And boom, there it is, people. Everything seems to be happening according to plan. Mitt Romney's niece, Ronna McDaniel, and the former saboteur at the RNC has officially today resigned on March 8th resigned from her post, and in other words, it's official. We were hearing rumors and at one point, Ronna McDaniel didn't in fact suggest I guess she confirmed the rumors, but now it's official. She's resigned, and she said her piece most importantly exactly where what we were hoping for to happen is in fact happening on a full on Trump takeover of the RNC right ahead of the peak election season. In other words, as freaking on like Donkey Kong. Let me show you guys exactly what's going on. We got some stuff to get into. So let's roll the tape. All right, folks. So it is absolutely 100% official. At this point, Ron McDaniel is gone. And look, I have to say, on the way out, maybe a little bit redeemed now.
Michael and I have had a very close relationship as he ran North Carolina. He ran to be my co-chair last year. I appointed him as general counsel, and he will be phenomenal on, I know, an issue President Trump cares deeply about, which is election integrity. I am rooting so hard for Michael and Laura's success, and I offer all the help and guidance I can to help ensure that you do succeed in your roles. And thank you for stepping up. I leave you all with just one final request, and I don't think it's going to shock you. Join me in putting our country first. We know people, we talk to them every day. I hear every day they're hurting. They are struggling. They can't afford groceries. They can't afford rent. They are seeing crime rise in their streets. They are seeing fentanyl come across our border. They're afraid about our open border. Joe Biden is a disaster for the American people, not just him, but all the Democrats. So I'm going to ask you to join me in uniting for the next 8 months and committing everything you have to make sure that we keep the House, we win the Senate, and we take back the White House and send President Trump there. Thank you so much. God bless you, and God bless the United States.
Ronna McDaniel, since the first time assuming for her role as RNC chair, says and does the right thing. I mean, what a fucking amazing headline. That she's stepping aside for the right reasons, or at least that's what it seems like. She's probably been forced out of her seat for the right reasons. She said of specifically, I struggled with that word. Sorry, I woke up this morning. I know I woke up this afternoon. That's why I can't pronounce any words today. Skip that word. Said I stepping down, stepping aside today because I have long promised to put the nominee in their plans. And for the RNC first president, Donald J. Trump. Oh, no, sorry. President Trump deserves to have a team he wants in place at the RNC. Absolutely. I love that. She said that because, frankly, that's exactly what needed to be said. Democrats are criticizing the GOP they're criticizing Donald Trump for installing Trump loyal puppets at the RNC is a step towards fascism. That's essentially what they always say about Ronna McDaniel. Essentially confirms that's pretty much the purpose of the RNC. Now we're supposed to be outraged over the fact that Donald Trump wants to pick his daughter-in-law as the RNC co-chair. This is nepotism. Nepotism. It's nepotism. But of course, it isn't the it isn't. It's the perfect pick. A perfect pick. You know, if you're trying to get elected, you probably want people who are working on your behalf to know you very well, to believe and you, and to be part of your campaign, part of the thing that you're trying to do and accomplish. No, that's crazy. That's fascism. That's fascist. That's fascist talk. It's insane. It's insane. It's completely and utterly insane. Insane. That's exactly how it should be. Donald Trump should have this proxies implanted in the RNC. I mean, for peace sakes. And the RNC theoretically should be an extension of his campaign, especially at this point. The primary is over. Donald Trump is the Republican nominee. And so the question is the goal to get a Republican elected to stop Joe Biden, or not, because if it is, then it's probably tied to stop with all the crybaby nonsense and jump on the damn bandwagon. I can't believe some of the brain dead takes that I've seen on Twitter. Even Manny's opposed Republicans claiming that they'll never donate to the RNC ever again. Most of those comments are under this video.
Is much more than just a great campaign slogan from Ronald Reagan. It is a recognition that the world is a much more dangerous place when America is weak. Our country, and indeed the entire world, cannot take 4 more years of Joe Biden and Democratic control. In less than 8 months, we are going to determine the fate of not only the United States, but of the entire world. And this body, the RNC, is going to be the vanguard of a movement that will work tirelessly every single day to elect our nominee, Donald J. Trump, as the 47th President of the United States, flip the Senate, expand our majority in the House of Representatives.
Donald Trump anonymously voted in as co-chair, and then a bunch of cringe Romney-style Republicans replying in the comments tab, and you could tell, and there are tweets that they're basically on the verge of breaking down and crying into a complete emotional mess as they're typing, "I'll never give another penny to the earth ever again." why I don't understand this, and the most brain dead take that I've seen in this is that some people are struggling. That the RNC is now going broke, going to go broke now, and that the RNC has outed itself as a wing of the Trump campaign. With this nepotism hire, the RNC is going to go broke. What planet are these people living on? So you mean to tell me and that you have this entire group of people, millions of voters, who identify as Republicans, who are all behind Donald Trump, who want to see Donald Trump elected again. They nominated him. They nominated him as the leader of their party, going into the presidential election. You have millions of these people. Then you have the RNC, which essentially is in charge of getting that guy elected. And for years and years, the RNC has worked counter to Donald Trump's aim in 2020. They literally funded Trump endorsed candidates opponents, and that's what the situation has been. And now, after the leadership shakeup, with Michael Watley taking over as RNC chair and Laura Trump as co-chair, and now all of a sudden enthusiasm to give money to get money to the RNC organization, or the organization that's taxed with getting Donald Trump elected. The money is going to dry up because Trump's people have been installed by the Trump. Sorry, man. Trump's people have been installed by the Trump fascist dictator. Anybody saying this stuff must be Hunter Biden's best friend. I mean, obviously, over the last 6 years, the RNC has had a major fundraising issue because all the money it goes to Trump's PAC, Trump PACs, and Trump's campaign. Nobody wants to get the RNC, the majority of Republicans don't want to donate to the RNC because they feel as though the RNC has betrayed their political the RNC has had a fundraising issue hitting record lows, and fundraising halls and election season. No, and now that there's Trump people at the RNC. The exact opposite going to start pouring in again. It's super simple, and the majority of Republicans are Trump supporters. When Trump supporters looked at the RNC, they saw these two faces. The moment you see the two faces, I mean, let's call it a consumer interaction. That's what's on the packaging label. You're going to take it off the shelf, take a gander, and then go, I think I'll pass, and put it back on the shelf. but now is a new brand like on the shelf. Well, yeah, well, that seems like a product that Republican voters would actually be interested. And in other words, the RNC is probably about to pull record-breaking fundraising numbers, and that's my prediction. I think we're seeing a lot of outrage from genuinely intelligent people as well as a bunch of paid operatives. This isn't a step towards Trump style fascism and takeover of the Republican Party, but rather it's how to get elected 101. Have people on your team who work for you and not against you. I know, game changing stuff. Right. Honestly, good on Ronna McDaniel. She did and said the right things. Hopefully, this is a new page at for the RNC. Hopefully, we see we see uh, Lee's and Laura's incompetence moving forward, but of course we'll have to see. That's what I got for you guys on this one. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and possibly subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next one.